Try and be short. Something you may not know, but part of ULO's strategic plan has a goal to be the keeper of flame on race in Little Rock and in Arkansas. A couple of years ago, ULO established the Institute on Race and Ethnicity, which grew out of a meeting group, the Chancellor's Committee on Race and Ethnicity, which meets every Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. In semester time. And as you also may be able to tell, I'm not originally from Arkansas. I grew up in the United Kingdom and did my academic work over there. Wrote my PhD at the University of Newcastle upon Tyne on black activism in Arkansas. I was drawn by the Little Rock school crisis, but I spent the last 21 years now working on the history of the civil rights movement in Arkansas. And one of the things that drew me to the University of Arkansas was its commitment to race and ethnicity and racial and ethnic justice, and particularly the Chancellor's personal commitment too. He's been a driving force in the Institute and very helpful in helping to get Ms. Jackson honorary degree today. So his personal input has been very encouraging too. The last book that I wrote was co-edited by a lady called Gertrude Jackson, who is at the University of North Texas at Denton. And it was called Arsenic, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee in Arkansas. And my latest research interests have been on the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. And as part of that book, we interviewed Ms. Jackson, Jennifer interviewed Ms. Jackson, and her interview and her recollections and thoughts on her activism in the Delta form part of that book and form one of the chapters in that book, which is how I came to know Ms. Jackson and her work. We also held a conference a couple of years ago on SNCC and the freedom rides, and Ms. Jackson was there, and also a number of SNCC workers came in to the state and talked about Ms. Jackson's work. Particularly, I should mention today, Howard Himmelbaum, who was there, who was a very strong supporter of Ms. Jackson's in Marvel, Arkansas, when SNCC came through there, and I'm delighted also to know that Dr. Myrtle Glasgow is here today. I haven't met her yet, but those two in particular are very important in working with Ms. Jackson and liaising and setting up one of the few SNCC centres in the state. Little Rock, Pine Bluff, Forest City, Gould, and Helena and Marble were some of the most important activist centres. Ms. Jackson was an important community rock and anchor for what was going on in Marble at the time, and as we know, has been there for a very long time. And is emblematic of those many African American women who were often the strength and vitality of those local Delta communities and still remain so today. So we're delighted to have you all here today. We're delighted you could make it. We're delighted to have our honoured guest, Ms. Jackson, here to receive her award. And thank you all, and we can go eat now.
No, we can't. You will forgive me for this, but it was premature for me to dismiss you to the food. It just, you know, the icing on the cake just keeps coming, so I had something else to read here. And I've not read it till this moment myself. We are pleased to join your family and friends. This is actually arrived a little while ago, a few days ago, but our guest of honor has not been aware of it. We're pleased to join your family and friends in wishing you the best on your birthday. Your generation has shown the courage to persevere through moments of uncertainty and challenge, and your story is an important part of the American narrative. We hope you look back with joy and pride on the many contributions and memories made over the course of your life. We wish you health and happiness in the years ahead. Sincerely, and I know this is kind of hard to read, but it's Barack Obama and Michelle Obama.